Alrighty, gang, it's Lisa here. And as you guys know, I'm one part of Sand Between Our Toes. And what I want to do for you guys today is you can see my screen there, and I want to be able to show you guys how it is that you can come up with some sort of a post like that, where you can take the background out of a photo and then create your own little post and put another pretty background in, and then be able to put some text over top of it. And the way I do that is in a software or an app called Canva. So I'll just shoot up here and show you Canva. This is mine. I actually have paid for Canva Pro, which works out to be about $9.95 per month for a year. You don't have to do that. You don't have to pay for a version. That you can have a free one, and that will do almost as much as what the Pro one will do. Just the only difference is that if you pay those few bucks a month, you just get more images, more templates. You can have your own brand kit, which you see down this side here, and the brand kit just means where I can put colors that I use most often, so they're specific to me and to my personal brand. So it's the same colors. And I can put my logo in there. It just makes it a little bit easier to access what I use often, and to use the terminology congruent, meaning that my fonts and my colors are easier to pick up and to be able to find and to use on any posts that I want to create. So that's the difference with Canva Pro. But sort of what you can see here is the same for Pro, or same if you have the free version. In this very first box here, it's just a typical type of search engine where you can punch in whatever you want to do there, whatever design or template you're looking for. So if you're looking for, you want to be able to create a thumbnail for YouTube, you could just go into that search engine there and just type in thumbnail, and then you'll get a whole heap of choices of some templates that you can then pick up. Now, what I mean by templates is it means that the artwork side of it is already done for you, and you just go in and grab it and change it and make it look pretty, and put your spin on things, and then you're able to upload it. So I'll just run for you. Down the middle here is creative design. It's a lot what's going on down here too. That's the same thing, but it's over here in the middle. So you can hit on that. You can see all these choices that come up down the bottom. See the sizes there. So it just means that every app program that you're on is a different size. So if I wanted to do a Facebook post, of course I would go in here because that's the size that fits best. And the same with all these. So the YouTube thumbnail, how to do a presentation, do postcards, do your Facebook cover. And the cover is, if I just shoot back up here and show you, that's like this here. That's your Facebook cover. I knew that you can use Canva to do that for you as well. And over here is ebooks and Wattpads, and just that little arrow there will scoot across and show you a whole heap of other stuff. If you're into Insta, that's where you go there, and so on. So that's all fairly self-explanatory, and that's size specific to what it is you're creating. Underneath that is then your designs, as in my designs that I've been working on, the most recent ones. And again, there's an arrow here that'll just shoot through to everything else that you've been working on. So they're all there that you can find, and they're always sort of saved there for you. We won't look at those just now. Again, there's other categories here of posters, Instagram posts, Facebook posts, and these are all templates. So you don't have to go in and create your own thing. You can just pick up from here, and you can just go along and edit them and put your colors and your pictures and whatever you want. So if we just sort of deviate over to the left-hand side here, again, like I just said, these are where you can go to create whatever you want to do. And it starts with, if I was looking for designs that I've done before, or perhaps I used a layout and put a logo in there, or maybe I dropped in the social media little logos or icons, you can just create one, and then you could just copy it. And then you could use that same template every time if you wanted to. So that's why your designs are all saved. when you hit save in Canva, it also goes off to your files designation in your computer or your hard drive or wherever you want it to go. I tend to just save it into photos, create a folder called Canva, and then just put it into the photos sections, and then I can find what it is I'm looking for. So down here, you'll see that all the designs, they're the ones I've been working on. If I hit on that, and you can see here, if I were to hit here and see where that pencil is, that enables me to be able to click on there and change the name of whatever it is that I've worked on. And perhaps I wanted to, in the case here where my logo is, I could perhaps call that you know, SBot number 2, if there was a difference between that one and that one, for example. So you're able to edit your things there. See this one here, I didn't even call it anything. So I did that at the time of creating, because I was figuring something out yesterday that I'll show you guys. I wasn't sure how to do it and I didn't give it a name. So it's just a matter of hitting there, that little pencil, and then I can overwrite that and give that a proper name. So that's what that is. Then if we go here to templates, give that a second to load. And again, this is where all the categories come up. Again, that depending on what you're wanting to do and what you're wanting to style for today, you can scoot across here. It's got heaps of stuff. Like you can even just do your own t-shirts, whip up your resumes, brochures, invitations, heaps and heaps of stuff. Posters, logos, presentations, flyers, all these things. It's all pretty cool. So if you wanted to work on your own logo for your own Facebook pages and to start to build your brand, then this is where you could go, and you just choose see all, and you have a whole heap of options that you can have a look at there. If we go, next one is photos. They're all coming up there, beautiful. So with photos, again, you can have any of these here. You're able to see down here where it says free. So if you wanted that picture there, you simply click on it, and then that will go into your uploads, and you can grab that when it comes time to do a post. So I think what we might do, instead of just going all the way down the side here, I might just show you quickly, for those of you that don't know how to actually do, let's say, a Facebook post. So we'll go in here, this green button, this green tab here, and we push on create a design. Let's create a Facebook post. That's there because it would be a recent one for me. If that doesn't come, if these drop downs don't come up for you, just in this search box here, you just type in Facebook post, and then that'll come up for you. So you just choose that one there just by left click on your mouse. So this then will be the perfect size for you to do a Facebook post. And I don't want to get too tricky and too confusing for you, but if you were in this creating a Facebook post and you come up with something that looked pretty smick and you're pretty happy with it, you can go over here to resize then if you wanted to share this same image then, perhaps on Instagram, or if you wanted to send out or put it onto a cover photo for your Facebook, you can resize it without having to do any more differences to your graphics. It will simply resize it, and then you're good to go. So if we were to go into here, and let's just say, what should we start with? If we go over here to uploads, in here you see these are all photos that I've put over there that are recent. And if you go up here to photos as well, these are ones that are already provided for you from Canva, the actual app itself. Up the top here, there's heaps of different categories that you can go into, try and define your search. So heart, love, food, money, flowers, hearts, business. So stacks and stacks of stuff. You know, for example, if you wanted to do something for your online business and you wanted something that looked, I'll just explain what I've just got my mouse hovering over one here. You see down the bottom here where it's got that little crown and it's free. So that is exactly as it indicates. It won't cost you anything because of that crown means it's part of the Canva Pro, but this doesn't cost anything. See this one over here where it's got a $sign? Even though I pay a subscription to Canva and I'm on Pro, this will still cost. This will still cost me this one because I'm not actually in the top level of those. So if I wanted this particular picture with the $sign on it, that would cost me money. But this one here, it won't cost me. So all I do is hit on it. And there it is. It comes on over. And then you can just resize it by grabbing the corners, grabbing where the little circles are, or grabbing where the little little flat tab is. And you can just click on it and drag it out. And then you get the picture. So from there, with that picture, there's lots of things you could do from here. You can shoot over here to text, and you want to insert some text. So you want to do a heading. These 3 headings here, these all come at different size fonts. And a part of that brand kit that I mentioned to you earlier, I've chosen these fonts. This is what I prefer to do for headings, but you can change that, or you can go over to here and you can just go to the drop down box and you can change what style font it is, and you can change what size it is, and you can change also what color anything is here. So maybe in here we might want to put something like let's just online biz, I don't know, what do you think? Doing it my way, something like that. And of course we can't see that, so if we hit on this up here and say we change it to white or green, again, see how what that says there, SBOT brand colors? That's my brand, my company name, my online business name, Sand Between Our Toes. So these are colors that I use most often when I'm creating a Facebook post. So I've got it just makes it quick and easy to grab my colors. But if you don't have that, you can go up here to new colors and you hit on that. And then you can just use this scroll to go to whatever color it is that you want. And that will then, once you get a color that you like, see how it changed that? If you don't use that, what you can do is you can just go up into this search bar and you can just type in the word green. And then all these different shades of green will come up, and then you can choose whichever one you like. We could go bright, well, it looks a bit yellow to me, but anyway, or you could just choose that one, whatever you want. Very, very optional, entirely up to you what you do. Then you grab this little X here and you put it to wherever you want to do it, wherever you want to put it, beg your pardon. I'm not speaking very good English, am I? Or drag it out. If you want to put it to a second line, just move your cursor and bring it around. If you want to make the fonts bigger, or the lettering bigger, you just hit on that. You just do it that way. And you just drag it to where you want it. If you don't like that lettering, and see how it's gone in 2 lines there, that's because I didn't have that top bit highlighted. So I should have highlighted it all, and then it would have made it look better. But anyway, that's how you do that, guys. You put that there, make it look pretty, something like that. Also with this, if you think that's just too black, you can push this over here, and this is called a transparency. And then you can just grab this here, drag it, and see how it dulls it down. So then if you wanted to, say, put a picture of yourself there, I've got some over here in upload. So if I grab one of those, here's me being silly. So we could put that one in, drag that. We could put that down in here, and it's as simple as that. That's how you do it, guys. So that's sort of, that doesn't look great. It's not a great post, but that gives you a bit of an idea. What I might just quickly show you guys is how to get a photo like that without the background. So maybe that had a tree behind it, or maybe it had a wall of a building, and it didn't look so great, and you just want a picture of yourself. And what you do is you go to a Google search and you hit on that. It's called remove background, background be gone, and you hit on that. So we'll get that to load. this doesn't cost anything. This is free. And so you just go here and you go upload image. And I'll just go over to pictures here, and I haven't really planned too much to do anything here, guys. Say this photo here of me, we'll just select that and then go open, waiting for it to load. When it gets there, just have to be a little bit patient. Alrighty, so it's nearly there. Just give it a second. So here I was, guys, down at the beach, and this is what the background Be Gone has been able to do for me. It looks like I've got a bit of a funny arm going on here. See how it's sort of taken all that sand out there, but it's left my arm there. It's sort of gone okay around my head there. That all looks like it's fairly smick. But how to get rid of that little bit there? Of course, you could just crop your photo across to there, or you can just get rid of that little bit. And how you do that, you just push this edit button. So there's the edit, the picture that I want to edit, and I just want to get rid of that little bit there. So you hit this button up here called Erase. This is the size of the brush. So see how the circles is moving here? So the further to the right you move it, the bigger the brush space there will be. So I just like to go slow because I get a little bit twitchy there. So you just use this to rub it out, just like that, and then it's gone. If I wanted that back, you simply push the restore side of it, and then I just rub it back out again, but I don't want to do that. I'm quite happy with that. So you just go download from there because I'm happy with that, and download, and we'll just leave that sitting down there. We go back to our Facebook post, go over here to upload, because we want to now get it from where we were up here. We go and find where that background Be Gone is, and there it is there. We hit on it. Give it a second here. See it loading there, guys? So then you hit on that. So then we can get rid of this one. Just simply by putting the mouse over top and move the cell. If that looks a bit small, again, you just drag it out. Or if you don't like where my arm is there, you just crop it back. Something like that. And that's how you do it. So that's the background Be Gone. What else can I show you here? What we might do is I want to show you something else too that I really figured out the other day that was really cool. So we'll get rid of all of those. And all I did by there was went into each of the layers, and I just hit the delete button. What I figured out the other day, guys, and this really got me a little bit excited. So let me just see if I can figure it all out for you guys. It was in frames, I believe. This looks all a bit gobbledygook, I know, but this is what I did the other day, and I thought it was pretty cool. So if we put an A there, we put a B, drag those down. It's just resizing, guys. It's nothing fancy. It's just putting the mouse in the corner and just dragging it over. Okay, I've just swapped the alphabet around there, but that's okay, just for the sake of the exercise. Say that one didn't quite fit. You see how it's gone over there? How you do that, or how you get it all to fit, is you put your mouse over on the left-hand side, hold the mouse down, drag it over like that, and then it shifts it all into one. So instead of having 3 different cells, you get all one. Does that make sense? And then you just unclick. I want to bring that back. You see then when I held that where the pink line come up, that's how you know then that that's actually level, that's straight, and the same for the top. If you're not sure whether that's level, you just put the mouse in the corner and you drag it down, and that's how you get that to be all level. And see again that pink line in the middle, you know that that's all perfectly lined up and straight. Now that doesn't look like much at the moment, but what you do with that, I'll show you this little this very cool little trick that I learnt the other day. If we go here, let's just say I wanted to make all that gold, make these letters gold. You just grab this picture over here, or maybe we'll go this one. You drag that to over the top and let go. Take your mouse, hold on it, bring it over and put it on the letter that you want, and then let go. And the same for the last one. Put it there and then let go. And so then you got all these beautiful big letters. It saves you going up and picking up like to do your text and to add other letters and numbering. So you can use those, and then you could just go and put a background behind that. Let's just say, what does that look like? You could do that, if that makes sense. So you could have that as your logo. You could figure out what you want to do. It's just a choice. And see these arrows here where they look like they're going around in that motion? That means you can change the direction of this. So if you hit on that, that means you can turn that around. You can grab this one, you can move him up, you can move him around as well, or you can even grab B over here. He's looking like he's a little bit lost there. So you can drag it in and out. You can move him around, and you can just drag him back out if you wanted to. See how that C looks like he's going over top of B there? If you wanted C to actually go underneath of B, all you do is you go over here to position and you go backwards. Did you see how that just changed then? So the B now is on top of C. I'll show you that again. So let's just say, if you look here, B is on top of A, if I were to do that. If I wanted B to be underneath A, whilst this is highlighted, you go over to position, you hit on that, and you go backwards. So now, did I do that? Backwards. So now when I go over to here, he's underneath A. And that's how you fix that. If I wanted to have another B, I don't need to go back over here and to create it. Or if I wanted another A, you simply put your mouse over whatever it is that you want. Let's have another A. Hit on it so it highlights. Go and duplicate. Then I've got another A. And again, I can make him move if I wanted to. Just pick him up and move him, whatever you want to do. So I think that's sort of covered that a little bit for you guys. Again, like I said, there's the text and the elements. We sort of went through those. If you don't want to do anything like that, there's a whole heap of other things that you can do here. If you wanted to add a circle, you can add a circle. Again, you can just, whatever you hit on there, it will shoot it straight over to the page that you're working on. You can resize them by moving the circles in or out. You can put your mouse in the middle, hold down, and you can drag it. You can put it wherever you want and then simply let go. If you wanted a triangle, you can do the same. Sometimes with these, you might want to turn him around. So you just turn him around. Maybe you want to put it so it's, cutting out a corner of your worksheet to make it look like it's a photo frame or something. You could do that. If you wanted to change the color on that, you just go up here and you hit on that. Again, my brand colors come up. There'll be some default colors, or you can choose your own. Maybe we want to do pink, so we'll just type in the word pink. I didn't have to push enter or anything on that. I just typed the word in and it knows what I want, so then I can hit on that, and then that makes that look pretty. So that's the sort of things you can do there. The other thing I should show you, see how here let's do it with the letter C. Perhaps I didn't want it to be, it's probably not the greatest example. I'll show you here. If I put up uploads again, say that photo of me that I did a moment ago, say that's where I wanted to put it. It looks a bit goofy because I'm facing the wrong way. So if you click on that again to make that the active part that you're working on, go up here to flip him horizontal. It turns me around. So then I'm over this side. I don't know what happened then. But anyway, guys, you get the idea. Same with that one. You can flip him. Oh, it's probably not going to let me because it's because I've got him in the wrong cell. But that's how you do it. I think that's about all, guys. We've sort of gone over everything. We've got the text and the elements and the photos. You know how to upload them. And then when you go next time into your photos, when you push this little arrow down here, that will automatically save it and it can go back to whichever platform you want it to go to. So just rehashing sort of what we've done there. We've gone up to this here, which is called BackgroundBG, and that's a great great little area for you to be able to go and check out how to get rid of. This one here was a perfect example. See how there's some stuff going here. There's a bit of the breakfast there, and for some reason they wanted to take some of my coffee cup. So there I had to sort of doctor that up by going into the edit button and then restore to put the cup back. And if I wanted to trim, then I would edit that and I would just remove that. So that's what that one is, guys. And then we've of course got our we've got our post, and once you save that by dropping that down, then you can go straight over here to your Facebook page, and then you simply just hit on the photo video that's there. You hit on that and it takes you to the last, well, in my case it'll be right there. It may be in your pictures, wherever you saved it to. You just pick it up from there, and then you put open, and then it will automatically upload there for you. So it'll be the same as the one that I've just done there just a few minutes ago. Anyway, guys, I hope that's been helpful for you. If there's anything else that I can help you with, or if there's something that I didn't quite explain properly to you, just give me a big shout out, and I'll sort that out for you and run past it again and tell you how to do it and fix it up for you. I hope that's all been very helpful. But anyway, hope you have a great day, guys. I'll catch you later. See ya.